What does it mean to be Asian American? The main definition is a person who was born and or raised in the US while coming from Asian descent. But the concept has evolved into much more in the media and cultures in the US today. Whether it's the movies that go over the cultural disconnect between parents and children,
you have to try and eat healthier. You are getting fat.
Or the video games that unite multiple cultures to see their favorites on stage or even at home.
It was 7 years since their lost, a decade since their first T1 will be your 2023 World Champions.
Even concerning the musical aspect, with sold-out stages across the nation.
What do you like more? Everyone like Division Showcase.
Division Showcase.
So what does it mean for music to be Asian American? Hey Ethan.
Jacob. Hey Reina, you're Asian American, right?
Yes.
What does it mean for music to be Asian American?
When it's just made by an Asian person.
I believe it is when the artist themselves is Asian American and they want to talk about their experience and claim it as Asian American.
If it's consumed by if it's consumed by Asian Americans.
While these three perspectives offer a solution, nothing really fits all three as a true definition of Asian American music. So what would? Meet OKPOP. Started in 2023, OKPOP started as a project from content creator anthpo with a simple question. What if a bunch of non-Koreans made a K-pop group?
And so what started as a funny idea for a YouTube video has turned into
By using his skills from the time he was in a TikTok house, as well as his own personal experience with YouTube, the group was able to bloom in success before their first EP dropped, reaching over 100,000 followers on TikTok.
Again, this was just supposed to be a joke.
After they released their EP Kinda Korean, the project was supposed to be finished as Anthony would soon retire from content creation.
This is literally the last thing that's going out, last real video. So I feel like this is the perfect way to end it, because it was such a fun thing to do.
But the rest of the members decided to keep it going and pursue their stardom. Because of their roots, their style of music, and their expression, I believe that OKPOP is the perfect example of the 3 C's of Asian American music. Creator. The creator perspective is a definition brought up by ethnomusicologist Deborah Wong in her book Speak It Louder, Asian Americans Making Music, where she states that Asian American music is less of a concept on its own instead of being Asian Americans making music. All of the members involved in the songwriting process is Asian American. Wong highlights how in order for music to be considered Asian American, that any music being performed or created by an Asian American is Asian American music. The producer, Utah.
The state, man.
The state.
State. Spelled correctly. That's right, that's right.
Is Japanese American, also takes some inspiration from Nugents. While with his Jersey style remixes, it's easy to tell his more club-oriented roots. While they ditch the Korean with their later songs, they still keep their melodic producing and song structure. Because of the roots as Asian American creators, they will be the perfect definition of the first C of Asian American music. Chronicles. Another aspect of Asian American music is the Joseph Lamb's Chronicles perspective, where instead of it being required to be made by Asian Americans, Asian American music can be interpreted as any form of music that expresses Asian American experiences like cultural disconnect and diaspora themes. One song that highlights this is Song for Our Parents, where each of the members of the group highlights the struggles of their parents leaving their previous homes to create a better life for them and their children.
Coming through, there was no home made for you. Packed your bag and your best shoes and made you leave. All alone, diving straight to the unknown. Family's only on the phone, high on a dream.
The lead singer, Paige, told the story of her reconciliation with the immigrant parents from Vietnam over their cultural differences and referenced her story heavily within parts of her song, with lines like,
"Looking high and low, free the grass will grow with the water from your heart. There's a world to see, gave it up for me. Did they give you your fresh start?"
Paige's emphasis on the world given up for her, combined with her story highlighting how it's your parents' first time living too, and that all she could do was forgive them for the hardships they went through as a family and use her growing pains as a vehicle for her music to express her Asian American identity as a child of immigrant parents who gave everything up for her. The rest of the group contributes to the song by not only writing their own lyrics, but also showing pictures of them and their family when they were kids, with the cover image of the song being Birdo when he was a child. Because of their ability to tell their Asian American stories and express it to many audiences that might relate with them, I do believe that OKPOP is perfect for the second definition of Asian American music.
Hey, we made this in an hour, and we just get started.
Context. The third C of Asian American music is Oliver Wang's context perspective, where the audience as well as the context for the music matter much more than the production of the music itself. Because of how the group was formed as a way to bring the friends closer together in order to make music for a culture that only one of them was a part of, before departing from that style to focus on making their own kind of music that resembles hyperpop instead of K-pop, it feels very reminiscent of multicultural households starting off as a full mix and leaning more towards the Asian side before departing into their own lives and cultures in America. Consumption also matters for Wang, as consumption is fast becoming a fertile ground for scholarly inquiry and needs to play some role in any future theorization around Asian American musical practice. And considering that OKPop's initial audience was tailored to the existing K-pop audience,
New Jeans is like the most popular K-pop group, and they have this bunny. So we thought it would be funny if we did the whole bunny thing, but with bears. And so I'm asking my Twitter if anybody can make a bear version of this.
it was already meant to be consumed by Asian Americans as well as anyone else who likes this kind of music. The concept of OKPop being non-Koreans making K-pop also fits into the view on how Asian Americans tend to band together as one whole demographic rather than their specific ethnic backgrounds due to their upbringing as Americans, giving them another sense of unity.
Falling for you, now we hunt you. I'm putting my door, I'll be there soon. Step you make me.
We're 5 best friends and we just moved in together.
If we don't figure out this music thing before our lease ends, then OKPOP is finished.
Unfortunately, in 2024, OKPOP would disband in order to career their own goals and careers outside of music. Hanbon and Po would continue to make content with each other on the Bunch of Friends channel. Meanwhile, Paige, Birdo, and Smear would follow their own paths within their business careers. Utah is the only one that is still in music, and he's been working under Sony Music Entertainment since 2022. But even in their short time in the spotlight, OKPop's identity as the definition of Asian American music shone brightly through their TikTok and Spotify. Because of their hard work to not only display their cultures, but also their passions and their friendships, they showed off what it means to be Asian American. To celebrate the multicultural backgrounds and unity with other Asian Americans, and while many struggle with cultural disconnect with their family or never feeling like they belong in society.
Making videos can be really lonely, and I feel like this was the first time I felt like there was other people that were kind of like there by my side.
The fact that they're alive on this planet and can share their joy through their creative endeavors proves that everything will be okay.
We can be free.
in the mirror. 내가 너를 말해줘. I can't really see ya. 어딜 가려 알아봐. 나 어제 이거. I don't recognize you. 파놓기로 치고.
Who is that? I don't know. Is that me? Let's just go. I'ma be okay. 너를 나를 믿어. 아무도 못 봐. Dancing in the mirror.
Mirror, don't trip, I'll be with you. Everything's gonna be okay. 내일은 또 another day. 하루만 나를 믿어봐. 시간 없어, baby, just for the night. I wanna dance with you. Take my hand, you look good. Let's just dance on a night. 내일은마저 우리 둘이 해가 뜰 때까지야.
So forget about your thoughts. Dance with me. 눈을 감아 너를 믿어. We can be free.